going to throw down this gauntlet at you. A 9k. Could you imagine? 9 stuns consecutively is what I'm after. At least. I mean, obviously you don't need to do it if you're not cool enough. That's fine. Here, let's just open up paint. Here we go. So here's paint. So my idea of a good time, lads. Is this a personal challenge? This is a challenge for DBD people. This would be insane. It absolutely, yes, exactly. Okay, so what you need, let's write this down. You need at least 3 survivors. So let's put 3 S's here. So 3 survivors. I know, amazing paint. Okay, you need to be running really, ideally, quick and quiet. So here's quick and quiet. HO for head on. This, I know, this is amazing. Time to get swift together. You know it. Quick and quiet, head on, and flashbang at least. Your 4th perk can be whatever you want. Something ideally that will help you. So ideally, you've got this. You need at least 3 survivors. 4 if you can get them. You need to find a map that's got at least, you know, 2 or 3 lockers, but they need to be next to each other. So I think there's a couple of them, like on Purgation, I think has got one. Blast Mine matters. No, so you're not with Blast Mine on this one, so you'd think it, wouldn't you? So there's the lockers. Now let's go ahead and make the killer blue, because they're going to be really depressed after this, right? It doesn't matter what way the killer comes from, but this is why you need a 3rd person. Oh yeah, so you need to have with your flashbang 1 flashbang in your hand, and you need 1 in the chamber. Okay, so you would have had to have done some gens before you can get to this point anyway. So that's the tricky bit. Pebble would be good. So you need both your flashbangs, 1 in your hand, 1 in the chamber, ready to go, and these perks. Okay, and ideally it doesn't matter what way the killer comes, but this is where you'd need that 3rd person to bait them. So this is your little survivor here. There we go. Give them some eyes, make a little smiley face. Okay, so they bring the killer over. Yeah, you're gonna go with this? Yeah. So they bring them over. And then what happens is that the first person here jumps out and they stun them once with a head on, then another time with a flashbang. Then using your quick and quiet, you jump back in, get your other flashbang, jump back out and flashbang them again. Okay, so that's this person out of the locker. That person then runs that way as well, or whatever way the killer comes, obviously. Your green person at this point could then jump into this locker, couldn't they, at this point? And then whilst you're running, the killer then follows you over there, and then this person jumps out and does the same thing. Head on, flashbang, jumps back in, grabs another flashbang, boom, does that. Hey, I mean, you can clip this. And then they run that way, and then it's the 3rd and final person, if you can. If you can get that done, you need to uninstall Dead by Daylight because you've been playing it too much and you've peaked. But also, I will pay for that killer who you absolutely wreck with this. I will give the killer the newest DLCs, and I will give them any DLCs that they don't currently have, okay? I will pay for them for that, for the compensation, and I will give you a surprise present, okay? So that is the gauntlet that I am throwing down, okay? I tell you what, 20 gifted subs. I will give you 20 gifted subs if you can do this, if you're a streamer. What about DLCs? I will buy the killer the newest DLC and a couple more of them as compensation for you guys wrecking him or her. Okay, so this is the gauntlet. You need to get, I will accept 6 stuns, but they have to be consecutive. You can't do the 3 here and then run off and 10 minutes later do it again. No. Has to be consecutive. Sounds like I'm stream sniping. Yeah. So if you can get this done, okay, that is my gauntlet to you. The killer will get a new DLC from me and I'll give you 20 gifted subs. If you're not a subscriber, then I will give you, say, like a £30 or £40 Steam code or something along them lines. That will be my present to you for doing it. So it's up to you if you want to take it on. I've managed to get 3 stuns. Hey, there's another TTV. That's amazing. Ah, see? Do you reckon you could do it, chat? Who reckons in here? Who's got the balls? Who's got the cojones?